Hey, Ravi Lachhman here with Harnes, and today I'll be taking a look at Rancher Rio. Rancher Rio is actually a project from Rancher, and similar to other engines such as Tecton, quote unquote, the application deployment engine for Kubernetes. Let's take a look at why to use Rancher, or Rancher Rio. It's my first time looking at it. It looks like, they have, using Tecton as probably the engine there. Looks like they're tying into a few sources, and so let's go ahead and install Rio. Look at the quick start. Looks like I actually need to download. I actually have an EKS cluster, and so I have a few pieces here. I actually just spun up my cluster called Rio Grande. And also I have a few commands. I actually just copy and pasted these commands here. So let's take a look what we need to do. So install Rancher. Let's go ahead and grab that. To Rancher bin, can I, I don't need that for now. Can I say Rio? Ah, cool, okay. All right, let's just do Rio, install that, and check out what we have going. Let's encrypt email. This will be send important notifications. Let's encrypt. Let's encrypt with no email address. Okay, let's say number one. So I'm Ravi.Lachhman Harnes.io. Let's see if this works. All right, let's see what's going on. Actually, I can run a few commands when that's installing. I accidentally closed the tab here, so. So that is coming up. I can say Rancher, or get the pods. Let's check this out. Not sure when that would stop. Let's see what the sample service would be. So actually, let me see what this actually looks like. So what is inside of the Rio demo? Oops. So we have a Docker file in the main Go. Let's see what this is. So do I have to write Go code for this? Here's a Docker file. Yeah, it's a very simple Docker file. So Rancher, do we have Rancher demo? There wasn't a demo, okay. Not sure. I would have wanted to apply something that I have. So go to the docs folder. Rio concepts, small number of concepts. Router external domain, visibility to power Kubernetes. So it's Tecton, stack, Docker compose, router. Running workloads. Let's see. So Nginx. Did it? Is there a Rancher? Is there a Rio UI? Let's see. So is there a Rancher? Read the blog. Rancher Rio. Yeah, I mean, it does generate service address for us. Let's see. Do we create a stage? Then we have an image. Let's give it a particular route. Run the trial. See what it says. Run a sample service. Sure. Cranky route. Let's see what it made for us. Still building Rio info. Take a quick pause. All right, after actually a more lengthy pause, let's take a look at what we have deployed. So let's run Rancher or Rio info at new day, new shirt. So, okay, that's our system is good. Let's see the status of the workload. Yeah, we still have Cranky Robinson. Can I get to it directly? Not sure. I'm running in Rio. Okay, cool. It looks like the route got created for us. Let's take a look at what we want to do now. So let's say we want to do some sort of deployment. Let's go back to look at the docs. And well, we already installed Rio concepts, service stack. So do we need to create a stack here? So and let's see here. Was there one in the quick start? Is this some sort of way? So we already have a Docker image, and let's take a look. If we want to get the endpoint, so will there be another? Let's go ahead and give, okay. Add the stored notes here. Shake status and just deploy for Docker image, and then we can say get. Don't necessarily use if you want to curl it, Can I go to it? It might not be. Yeah, pretty cool. Which next to. Get endpoint, let's see, more advanced, uses running, that's pretty quick, source image. If I had to take a look at that. Docker file, pretty straightforward. I think we looked at this earlier, and then just the main go. This is the application right here, it's just getting response. Yeah, it's a very simple Go app. Yep. The Docker file for that Go app. Yeah, looks like it. Running workloads in Rio. Let's see. Yeah, let's try something a little more difficult. I wonder how we go about continuous delivery with Rio. That is us. Basic example runs cd demo. For the PR side. Let's see, it still needs to be and get down, push access to make commit. You should notice roles, build history, committed changes, webhook. Not too bad. Here. Anything else? Any other? Go back to the docs, maybe? Let me go about doing monitoring workloads. Yeah, let's see. To run Rio dashboard. Oh. All right. Look at the dashboard. I didn't realize I had a dashboard. Let's see. All right, let's try that. All right, dashboard is up. New password. This is very pass centric here. that we have. And let's see here. Give me the ability to look at Cranky Robinson. We have the endpoint. Very similar to my experience with, say, in PCF or OpenShift. I wonder if we deploy to Rio. Seems like it's pretty nifty. It does things under the covers. Let's take a look at what they mean for continuous delivery. I already looked at that. More so, this is continuous deployment. Yeah, I was looking for a hook. Kind of building it on. I mean, if you take a look at like what the difference is between like, Harnes and Rio, looking like it's pretty similar to a pass. We can fire up the Linkerd dashboard real quickly and see what it's doing. Now let's go back to. I think it was like Rio Linkerd dashboards. I've actually never seen the Linkerd dashboard, so like if this actually comes up, looks like it's some sort of cool. So the dashboard looks like it's there. It seems like there's a lot of good helper functions to kind of like get, like, hey, we have a particular cluster, we use a Kubernetes as a cluster manager. We might not have too strong of an opinion. So deploying to Rio could really solve those problems. And if you want to take a look at the Harnes platform really quickly, so let's actually just go at app.harnes.io. And just log in really quickly to the Harnes platform. We can take a look at a more detailed example, right? Like let's switch this up really quickly. So let's say we actually wanted to run, we could pretend like, hey, one of these we're going to a Rio backend. But in the Harnes platform, hey, we're really purpose built to be a continuous delivery platform. And so if you want to run CD pipeline, and this is our simple application that we have here. Woo. Make sure I don't send it to myself. You can take a look at what some of the differences are. These are particular steps that are required to go through with the deployment. For example, just running through some sort of strategy. Here we're doing a rolling update, but we're also orchestrating multiple pieces. We're making a Jira ticket. We're also creating a ServiceNow ticket. We're also doing a open source or sonar cube scan, and just trying to figure out how that would be possible. If we were doing that, and that wouldn't be the router. It would be. Would it be a workload? Just going back and tying all these together, I mean, I would assume it would take a long time. Here we go. Let's go ahead and approve this Jira here. I trust myself. As I wait for the approval to go through. Seeing how else we can kind of tie all that together, right? So, water workloads. Very pretty powerful tool. That way. Just shifting weights around. This might be more of a Linkerd concept that it's. That it's using here. It's Canary, you can Google it. Canary deployment Rancher Rio. And let's see what it comes back. The micropaths. Is this oh. It's the same. It's the same for us. How many docs? Yeah, getting started. This is the intro blog. Actually, came out, Mr. Darren, and actually came out saw a presentation from June of 2018, working on it. It's pretty popular. And just going back to the Harnes demo here, really quickly explaining like what actually happened. So, building this by convention. This is per convention. This was actually designed to fail. That if we were able to pull in some sort of metrics here, we have metrics from App Dynamics, and we noticed that there was a failure. We actually rolled back the canary. I could definitely see boating these two together, deploying to Rancher Rio. And so if you're deploying something, you want to, let's say, go through the steps. After using Rio, actually, and I'm using Kubernetes for a while, I really like how Rio actually helps you configure in an opinionated way the networking stack. Usually you have to tie together Linkerd or to tie together Istio, and I think the opinion in Rio would be, actually it would be Linkerd, right? Yeah, so it would be Linkerd, and also helping you go about making routing changes, even managing the search for you. Yeah, really, it's like a micro PaaS. I would say it's better together using Harnes and Rancher Rio. Very cursory, maybe in the next part of a series, what we can probably do is look at deploying from Harnes, just calling maybe the CLI to Rancher Rancher Rio, excuse me. But the pretty quick overview, actually, the Rancher Rio project made it pretty simple to get up and running. It installed pretty simply. Their sample application, which it's a Go application you can kind of rerun. Runs pretty straightforward from, let's say, if you were able to, where a very easy integration might be, be using the Harnes platform to go ahead and create an image, deploy the service, to Rancher Rio, and then go about and validating that particular service. But until next time, cheers, Ravi.